All praise, honor, and glory to the Father, Abanawa, Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Call Halayim, Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Wakabad, Bahadar. Alright, this is Psalms chapter 33, verse 6. By the word of the Lord, or by the word of Yahawah, were the heavens made, and all the host of them, by the breath of his mouth. Verse 7, he gathereth the waters of the sea together as an heap. He layeth up the depth in storehouses. Verse 8, let all the earth fear the Lord, or Yahawah. Let all the inhabitants of the world stand in awe of him. For he spake, and it was done. He commanded, and it stood fast. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 19. Yahawah by wisdom hath founded the earth. By understanding hath he established the heavens. Verse 20. By his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down the dew. Isaiah chapter 45, verse 12. I have made the earth, and created man upon it. I, even my hands, have stretched out the heavens, and all their hosts have I commanded. John chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with Yahawah, and the Word was in power. Verse 2. The same was in the beginning with Yahawah. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. Call Halayim, Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Wakabad, Bahadar. Job chapter 11, verse 7. Canst thou by searching find out Yahawah? Canst thou find out the Almighty unto perfection? Verse 8. It is as high as heaven. What canst thou do? Deeper than hell. What canst thou know? The measure thereof is longer than the earth, and broader than the sea. Psalms chapter 135, verse 7. He causeth the vapors to ascend from the earth. Salakia. He causeth the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth. He maketh lightnings for the rain. He bringeth the wind out of his treasuries. Genesis chapter 1, verse 26. And the power said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. Verse 27. Yahawah created man in his own image. In the image of Yahawah created him. Male and female created he them. Chapter 2, verse 7 of Genesis. And Yahawah Elohim formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. And man became a living soul. Psalms chapter 127 and verse 3. Lo, children are an heritage of Yahawah, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 4. He is the rock. His work is perfect, for all his ways are judgment. A God of truth and without iniquity, just and right is he. Verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill, and I make alive. I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Verse 40. For I lift my hand to heaven and say, I live forever. 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 2. There is none as holy as Yahawah, but there is none besides thee. Neither is there any rock like our power. Verse 3. Talk no more so exceeding proudly. Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth, for Yahawah is a God of knowledge. By him actions are weighed. Verse 4. The bows of the mighty men are broken, and they that stumble are girded with strength. Verse 5. They that were full have hired out themselves for bread, and they that were hungry ceased. So that the barren had born 7, and she that had many children is waxed feeble. Verse 6. The Yahawah killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. Verse 7. Yahawah maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. Verse 8. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust and lifteth the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are Yahawah's, and he has set the world upon them. Verse 9. He will keep the feet of his saints, and the wicked shall be silent in darkness. For by strength shall no man prevail. Verse 10. The adversaries of Yahawah shall be broken to pieces. Out of heaven shall he thunder upon them. Yahawah shall judge the ends of the earth, and he shall give strength unto his king, and exalt the horn of his anointed. Job chapter 11 verse 10. If he cut off and shut up or gather together, then who can hinder him? Psalms chapter 68 verse 35. O Yahawah, thou art terrible out of thy holy places. The power of Israel is he that giveth strength. The God of Israel. Psalms chapter 68 verse 35. O Yahawah, thou art terrible out of thy holy places. God of Israel is he that giveth strength and power unto his people. Blessed be Yahawah. Proverbs chapter 8 verse 15. By me kings reign, and princes decree justice. By me princes rule, and nobles, even all the judges of the earth. Proverbs chapter 21 verse 1. The king's heart is in the hand of Yahawah, as the rivers of water. Isaiah chapter 45 verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahawah, do all these things. Psalm chapter 68 verse 17. The chariots of Yahawah are 20,000, even thousands of angels. Yahawashi is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. Psalm chapter 135 verse 5. For I know that Yahawah is great, and that our Lord is above all gods. Verse 6. Whatsoever Yahawah pleased, that did he in heaven and in earth, in the seas and all deep places. Psalms chapter 121 verse 2. My help cometh from Yahawah, which made heaven and earth. Job chapter 12 verse 9. Who knoweth not in all these that the hand of Yahawah hath wrought this? Verse 10. In whose hand is the soul of every living thing, and breath of all mankind? Verse 11. Though not the ear try words, and the mouth taste his meat. Verse 12. With the ancient is wisdom, and in length of days understanding. Verse 13. With him is wisdom and strength. He hath counsel and understanding. Verse 14. Behold, he breaketh down, and it cannot be built again. He shut it up, man, and there can be no opening. Verse 15. Behold, he withholdeth the waters, and they dry up. Also, he sendeth them out, and they overturn the earth. Verse 16. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. Verse 17. He leadeth counselors away spoiled, and maketh the judges fools. Verse 18. He looseth the bonds of kings, and girded their loins with a girdle. Verse 19. He leadeth princes away spoiled, and overthrow the mighty. Verse 20. He removeth the speech of the trusty, and taketh away the understanding of the aged. Verse 21. He poureth contempt upon the princes, and weakeneth the strength of the mighty. Verse 22. He discovereth deep things out of darkness, and bringeth out to light the shadow of death. Verse 23. He increaseth the nations and destroyeth them. He enlargeth the nations and straighteth them again. Verse 24. He taketh away the heart of the chief of the people of the earth, and causeth them to wander in wilderness where there is no way. Verse 25. They grope in the dark without light, and he maketh them to stagger like a drunken man. Isaiah chapter 44 verse 6. Thus saith Yahawah, the King of Israel, and his Redeemer, Yahawah of hosts. I am the first, and I am the last, and besides me there is no God. Verse 7. And who, as I, shall call, and shall declare it, and set it in order for me, since I appointed the ancient people, and the things that are coming, and shall come. Let them shew unto them. Verse 8, fear ye not, neither be afraid. Have not I told thee from that time, and have declared it? Ye are even my witnesses. Is there a God besides me? Yeah, there is no God. I know not any. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 25. To whom then will ye liken me? Or shall I be equal? Saith the Holy One. Psalms chapter 124, verse 8. Our help is in the name of Yahawah, who made heaven and earth. Psalms chapter 130, verse 7. Let Israel hope in Yahawah, for with Yahawah there is mercy, and with him is plenteous redemption. Verse 8. And he shall redeem Israel from all his iniquities. Call Halayim Yahawah Ba'asham Yahawashi, Wakabad, Wahadar, Aman. Shalom.